If you love the message of Jesus, subscribe to the channel and continue listening to the message. This is not your usual situation. You are about to undergo a miraculous metamorphosis. The beginning of a powerful new chapter I wrote on my own. You trusted me when it didn't seem possible, which is how you came to this point. I'm going to reveal some facts that will change your life forever, so pay close attention. Don't turn your head away. This message contains your miracle, the favor you have asked for and longed for. Today, my darling child, you stand at the threshold of extraordinary transformation because you have at last achieved what many others were unable to. I have kept a close eye on you, seeing every hardship and tear that went unnoticed by others. Every time you stood by yourself, I was standing right beside you. Every silent word you spoke in your heart was loud in my ears. Every step you took in faith, I walked it with you. And today, I want you to know unequivocally that you succeeded. My dear child, you have at last succeeded where many others failed. I've been watching you closely. I saw all of your struggles and unseen tears. Every time you stood by yourself, I was standing right with you. Every whisper you made in your heart was audible to me. I trusted you and followed you every step of the way. I want you to know that today was a success. You've overcome, you've survived, and you've come out of your dark valley and into my light. Yes, I saw the difficult trip, the times when your bravery felt insignificant, and the voices of doubt were loud all around you. And I know how your heart became heavier as you trusted me despite the fact that things didn't make sense. You've made it through. From your dark valley, you have come into my light. Yes, I could tell that the road was difficult. I saw the times when you were surrounded by powerful voices of doubt and your bravery seemed trivial. I know that while you continued to believe my promises, your heart got heavy. Even if things didn't make sense, you still trusted me. I can tell you straight out that your faith has opened the heavens above you because you persisted and didn't give up. Every step of the way, angels have been keeping an eye on you and rejoicing in your accomplishments when no one else did. Heaven is rejoicing today because you chose faith over fear, trust over uncertainty, and hope over despair. You continued. And I'll tell you straight up, your faith has unlocked the sky above you when no one else did. Angels were watching over you and celebrating your accomplishments. Because you chose faith over fear, hope over despair, and trust over uncertainty, heaven is happy today. You have no idea how proud I am of you. Do you realize how much happiness you have given me by not allowing your heart to become resentful, even in the face of severe hurt from others? I saw you when they abandoned you, when you felt invisible and forgotten, yet you still made the decision to love. You chose compassion when it was tempting to seek retribution. You extended forgiveness to those who never even expressed regret. Heaven reacted precisely because of these things, my child. Do you know how much joy you have given me by keeping your heart from growing resentful, despite being severely wounded by others? As they moved away from you, I saw the moment you felt invisible and forgotten. Nevertheless, you decided to go with love. You chose to be kind when it was tempting to take retribution. You forgave those who had never shown regret. Heaven reacted precisely because of these things, my child. These are the actions that made room for your blessings and deeply impacted my heart. I have protected you more times than you know, my sweetheart. I have always stood in your way despite the enemy's repeated attempts to harm you, hinder your blessings, and make you give up and turn back. My angels encircled you when danger was approaching, and I thwarted any covert intentions against you before they had a chance to harm you. More times than you can count, my love, I have protected you. The enemy repeatedly tried to harm you, interfere with your blessings, and make you give up and go back. But every single time, I stood in the gap. When you were in peril, my angels surrounded you. Before they could have an impact on you, I ruined plans that were created in secret against you. I was covertly working behind the scenes to arrange something better for you, even though it seemed like you were suffering loss after loss. I placed you just where you needed to be, directed your movements, and kept you safe. Even if you did comprehend, I want you to know that the weight you carried was never a form of punishment, but rather a loving way for me to prepare and protect you. You wouldn't have been prepared if you had received what you desired sooner. You had to become more modest in your soul, wiser in your spirit, and stronger in your heart. You've passed the tests now, my love. Even when you did comprehend, I assure you that the burden you carried was never punishment. It was my gentle way of keeping you prepared and protected. If you had obtained what you wanted sooner, you wouldn't have been ready. You had to grow stronger in your heart, wiser in your spirit, and more humble in your soul. Now you're prepared, my love. The blessings I have in store for you are now yours to bear. You passed the tests. Instead of running away from me when the heat got hot, you leaned into my arms and trusted my heart despite not being able to see my hand. I will publicly reward you since you trusted me during storms and in solitude. In the coming days and weeks, doors that no one can close will open, opportunities will appear out of nowhere, people who will bless you beyond your wildest dreams will enter your life, and I will restore what was taken from you. Your quiet faithfulness will now lead to noisy celebrations. Instead, you trusted my heart and leaned into my arms, even if you couldn't see my hand. Subscribe now to get more inspirational messages every day.